Hey there, it's Michael Bolduc, and I want to send you this message, video message, just for you because you're in my database and we've either a past client of mine or you've been on my database for a while. And all I want to do is just wish you a very happy new year for 2017. And from the bottom of my heart, I really wish that this will be the best year of your life. I really, really wish you that. So I hope you feel my congruency here and you feel I'm genuine, that I really want you to have the best year of your life. Now, what's interesting is a lot of people come up to me and say, Michael, how did you achieve all your success? My nephew came to me the other day and says, Michael, what do you tell people about, achieving their goals in the New Year's? And I think that's a great question because in 2016, I've achieved massive success. I've doubled the revenue of my businesses. I've been able to go and speak with Brian Tracy, do a corporate event together. We've been able to achieve all of our goals, including writing a book, making it a bestseller. All these things we achieve consistently because I have a proven system of achieving goals. It's called the Ultimate Success Formula because I went out and I've invested more than $500,000 US to learn how to set and achieve goals. And that's why Brian Tracy now says Michael Bolduc is the world's #1 coach set and achieve goals. Because what happened is Brian Tracy was in very big trouble with his business, and I used that same system I teach in my seminar, and I basically I helped him break through the problem he was having in order to save the business at that time.
So I really respect Michael and appreciate him very much. Michael is now the world's #1 coach on setting and achieving goals. And as you know, I have written books and taught courses on goal setting for more than 25 years, and Michael is the best. He's the perfect coach to teach you how to do it, and in my estimation, your ability to set and achieve goals is more important than any other skill you can ever develop.
And if you watch the video of Brian Tracy, he even says that, and it's pretty cool, don't you think? So, but really what I want you to feel and think right now is that I really want you to have the best year of your life. So how do you do that? What are 3 quick success secrets I could give you to have the best year of your life? Because I'll tell you one thing right now, according to University of Scranton, only 8% of people achieve their goals. That means 93% won't achieve them. So think about it. What's the difference between those people who achieved their New Year's resolution or had the best year of their life and everybody else who doesn't? Isn't that a great question? Well, I went out and I studied that. I've been studying success since I'm 18 years old. So I've learned a few things since then. It's the same reason I've been able to go from broke to millionaire within just 3.5 years is because I went out and modeled the best strategies. So here are 3 success tips for you from what I've learned. #1, all successful people know exactly what they want with absolute clarity. Now, a lot of people know what they want, but here's the problem, they don't achieve it. Why is that? Great question. If you've ever set goals for yourself and you didn't achieve them, there must be a reason. I'm sure you agree with that. So what are those reasons? Well, #1, either it wasn't clear enough. You need to know specifically what you want so that it's so crystal clear that you can identify the gap between where you are and where you want to be in all areas of life, emotionally, physically, relationship, your career or business, your finances, even time management goals. So once you have that completely clear, now, is that enough? Absolutely not. The second part to setting goals, and this is where many people go wrong, is they don't have a big enough why. And what that means is that they never take action. They never get started because they don't have enough compelling reason. And I believe, and I've heard this said myself, that 80% of success is motivation, is having that big enough why so you're willing to do whatever it takes rather than making excuses. And only 20% is how. Because if you have a big enough why, even if you don't know what to do or how to do it, you're gonna find a way. You're gonna find a role model. You're gonna find a strategy. You're gonna go out and ask people, how do I achieve this goal? But if you don't have a big why, you're not even gonna do any of those stuff. The other reason that is critical to know exactly why you want your goals is because if you reach some difficult obstacle, which you will, we all do, then what happens is a lot of people just give up on their goals because they don't have that compelling reasons that drive them to break through whatever obstacles they face. So I really believe the big why is the key to all of my success in life. Every year I ask myself, what do I want? Why do I want it? What is it going to give me? Why is this goal an absolute must for me, not a should? Does that make sense to you? Well, let's say you have that crystal clear goal, plus you know your compelling reason why. Is that enough? No. That's where secret #2 comes in. You can't reinvent the wheel. If you've ever tried to achieve goals and you didn't, and even though you took action, it still didn't work, it's because you didn't have a proven plan. A lot of people fail to achieve their goals because they don't really know how to achieve their goals. Whatever the goal is, whether it's to be successful in business, they probably don't know a lot about business, or if they want to be a great success coach like myself, they kind of reinvent the wheel. They try to do it by themselves. And that is the biggest mistake people can make. There's an old saying, don't reinvent the wheel. Find successful people that have already succeeded before you, and then model them. And that's the fastest and easiest path to success. Does that make sense to you? And that's exactly what I did. And that's what I continue to do. In fact, in 2016, I had the best year of my life. Why? Because I found a coach. I invested $25,000 in that coach in order to learn the marketing strategies. We implemented those marketing strategies, and in that area of our business, we doubled the income. So it makes sense to find somebody who's already got the success and just model their strategy. Don't reinvent the wheel. And that's what you got to do. So now, how do you do that? Because you say, well, I don't know anybody. I don't know anyone who's successful. Well, listen, I have experienced the same obstacles. So here's the easiest way to do that. You hire a coach. Now, not all coaches are the same. You know, if you want to be a millionaire, you're not going to learn from somebody who's poor. Obviously, you got to find success, and success leaves clues. If somebody's successful, then there should be some proof there. Find somebody who's got money, and then you model them. So if you want to double your income, find a successful, wealthy coach and model their strategy. And that's what I keep doing. Does that make sense to you? Now, let's say you know exactly what you want, you have crystal clear clarity, you know why you want it, and you hire a coach, somebody who's got a proven strategy. Is that enough? No. And that brings us to the third secret to success if you want to have the best year of your life in 2017. And that secret is you got to understand the power of your subconscious mind. What do I mean by that? Here's what I mean. The power of the unconscious mind is simply this, that 90% of all your behaviors are controlled by your unconscious mind. So what does that mean? Well, it means a lot of times most people try to achieve their goals using only their conscious mind and not the power of their unconscious mind. Why is this important? Because your unconscious mind is 10,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. It's 20,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. So why would anyone want to use just the power of the conscious mind and not the unconscious mind? So now I didn't know a whole lot about psychology. So I went out and studied psychology. I studied things like neuro-linguistic programming. I'm now a trainer of NLP. I teach NLP. And I've learned personally from Richard Bandler, John Grinder, who created NLP. And NLP is basically the owner's manual to the brain. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out later. We'll be sending you some email later on about our programs. But for now, understand this, that if you want to be successful, you got to use the power of the unconscious mind because it controls your emotions control your behavior controls the actions, and actions control the results you get. So it's very important you understand the psychology of success, not just the steps of success. And that's where 80% of success is the psychology part of it. That's why we say the why is connected to the psychology. Most people know very little about the psychology. We're going to be doing a one-day seminar, and that we teach the psychology of success. So if I'm coming to a city, we're going to have one in Bangkok, in Malaysia. I'm going to also Japan. So all over Asia, we do these programs. So if you're interested, check us out. But anyway, here's the point. If you want to have the best year of your life, what do you got to do? Well, you got to live by those three secrets. And if you do, I promise you that you're going to have the best year of your life in 2017. Don't you want that? I'm sure you do. All right, this is Michael Bolduc signing off to your success and happiness. I look forward to hear your success story in 2017. Bye for now.